Gartner projects the global AI ecosystem will reach a $2.5 trillion total market by 2026. Within that, $518 billion is allocated specifically to AI software, models, and platforms, the capital organizations spend to integrate AI into core operations. But as investments scale, financial visibility tends to vanish. Billions are being spent, but exactly where they go often disappears into a bottomless void. This creates invoice drift. Organizations receive massive vendor bills at the end of the month, realizing the true cost of AI usage only after the money has already left the building. For the CFO, massive vendor bills, no context on departments or workflows. For the CTO, blind unit economics, unable to calculate per customer profit margins. For compliance, no exportable evidence, no audit trails for regulated sectors. For developers, autonomous agents take action without any safe spending limits. Across departments, AI is an unmetered experiment. Mature organizations can no longer overlook these risks. Current tools aren't built to solve this. Observability platforms track technical traces and bugs, not the financial cost. FinOps tools show historical cloud spend, missing the real-time economics of AI. AI gateways route API calls, but don't enforce financial rigor. This creates a glaring void in the center, the accountability gap. Because no one measures the economic event at the moment it occurs, no one actually owns the true cost of a single AI token. This is where P402 sits. It is purpose-built AI spend accountability infrastructure designed specifically to close that gap. P402 translates chaotic token usage into a strictly governed economic event, assigning ownership to every action. It does this by metering economics instead of content. As this flowchart shows, raw text prompts route directly to the provider, while only numerical metadata, the cost, the owner, and the budget, routes to the P402 ledger. By separating these two streams, organizations gain financial control without exposing sensitive prompt data to a third party. The system works through 5 distinct layers. The meter and monitor layers give teams a live dashboard that attributes spend to the specific feature, customer, or employee. The control layer enforces margin floors and department budgets at runtime, providing the ability to stop excessive spend before it ever hits the bill. Next, the optimize layer analyzes this data to recommend model routing changes and semantic caching, lowering the cost of goods sold without reducing output quality. Finally, the prove layer generates signed evidence bundles, giving compliance and audit teams a verified record of every AI economic event. Meter, monitor, control, optimize, prove. These layers stack to capture the complete lifecycle of AI spend. By intercepting and categorizing these costs at runtime, the system provides the visibility needed to manage expenses before they ever become unmanaged invoice drift. This infrastructure becomes even more critical as we move toward a world of autonomous, transacting AI agents. When agents begin executing tasks independently, they require verifiable payment rails and hard boundaries on their spending authority. They cannot be deployed without a budget. This is what the settle layer provides. Using the X402 protocol, it gives agents settlement mechanics, reusable receipts, and session-based spending caps. Building a safe, functioning agent economy requires this level of accountability infrastructure to handle the sheer volume of independent transactions. The market for this control layer is significant. P402 targets a $4.2 billion serviceable market, tracking toward a $10 billion revenue boundary. A 2% attach rate. This accountability layer represents a massive, defensible opportunity within the AI ecosystem. Scaling AI without metering the specific token usage, owner, and department creates a level of financial drift that modern organizations can't sustain. Every token must have an owner. Every feature must have margin control. All AI spend must be brought into the light.